What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I want to welcome y'all back to the Esha and India show. Y'all give me a second. I've been running traffic on 75, 85. It's messed up. So I just got in a few seconds ago. But I'm gonna try to be on time if I can. And y'all know Miss Esha and Miss India, they should be coming along in a minute. Let's see. Uh, um, Y'all know I started back coaching kickball last week, and we actually had two pretty good games. It was good to be back out there on the field. You know what I mean? So I'm just making sure everything is okay. Just trying to make sure everything is everything. I see we got somebody on here, but yeah, we started back. I started back coaching last week, and it was exciting out there. You know what I mean? Everybody was trying to anticipate who we was gonna have on the team and all that good stuff. But I mean, they played two pretty good games. They actually surprised me, and yeah, they played all right. You know what I mean? And it shocked the people too, because a couple of weeks ago they seen someone playing and they didn't have the energy that they had Sunday when they played for me. A couple of my players, well, I got cussed out a couple of times because people are saying that I didn't ask them to play. But like I um like I tell people, I don't. What's happening, Miss Carey? Miss Carey always checking in. But like I tell everybody, I don't ask anybody to play with me. Well, it's done been a few that I've asked, but I don't ask a lot of people to play for me because I respect loyalty. If you're on a team and I mean, you're in a bad situation on that team, all you gotta do is holler at me. Let me know what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? If I don't know your situation, you do. You know what I mean? So if you looking for a new place to play, just come and holler at me. You know what I mean? We got two teams we're gonna bring back in the spring. We're gonna bring Renegade back, and we might keep the name Trouble. I like that, and that's the team we're playing up under now, Trouble. So we might keep that name in the spring. And hey man, we got two pretty good games. Should be this Sunday also at 5 and at 7. We're playing at the Southeast Athletic Complex over off Covington Highway. It's on here. I think it's on Hillville Road, but it's the Southeast Athletic Complex. Um, I mean, the crowd got involved in both our games, like you know, like they usually do. We got a lot of people that cheer for us, and also a lot of people that cheer against us. And you know what I mean. I love it. You know what I mean. I love upsetting people. I love it when my players make plays. You know what I mean. I love it when they're running bases, get the crowd into it. You know what I mean. So I love all the excitement. I love all the challenges. You know what I mean. So I had a ball Sunday, the day after my birthday, and I finally got to the barber shop yesterday. Man, I had to get all that excess hair off my face. No, I mean, I can't be claiming I'm 27. I'm looking like a granddaddy. So I finally got to the barber shop yesterday, and Hey man, just handling a lot of things. Um, I got a couple of things going on. I'm gonna wait a little while before I make any announcements, but y'all be looking to see a lot more of me. You know what I mean? And then if y'all ain't doing that, man, y'all come treat yourself and come to our game. It should be some pretty good games. I think we play MSO at 7, and then at 5 we play Total Blackout. I know some of the players on MSO, and we played Total Blackout or Blackout or whatever. We played them in ODC a couple of years ago. So these should be some pretty good games Sunday. And then it kills me because they love to try to give me my hardest opponents in the beginning. You know what I mean? So that's cool though. I like that. You know what I mean? But if you gonna get us, the best thing to do is try to get us in the beginning. You know what I mean? Because once we click and get that chemistry right, we're gonna be hard to deal with. You know what I mean? And then I got another surprise for him Sunday. I got another one of my players that's coming back, but she couldn't be there last week, so they already had a fit last week. So I know they're gonna have one this week when they see her. So you know what I mean? We coming to play ball, man. We're trying to put some excitement back in the game. You know what I mean? Trying to get some crowds out there at the park. You know what I mean? And then I didn't realize one of my players was so shy. She said she not used to playing in front of a crowd like that. I'm like, well, boo, we get a crowd every game, 9 times out of 10. Most teams gonna come watch us play, and most. I mean, we have some decent crowds. You know what I mean, especially around playoff time. You know what I mean, because we make some good plays. My players make some hell of a plays. You know what I mean. Some of them haven't been out there in 2 3 years, so when they seen them come out there and they were playing ball like they did 5 6 years ago, they were like, "Hold on, wait a minute." And then they got mad at a couple of the players because they talk about they've been trying to get them to play, but they won't play for nobody. They like, how Black get y'all to come back out here and not like, hey man, people play where they're comfortable at. You know what I mean? So, and if you think that's bad, I'm finna come get a lot of my old former players back. Well, some of them. You know what I mean? I got some nice little proteges, some new people. One girl said she got cussed out by her former team because they see her out there balling. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey man, that's part of the territory when you play with us. You know what I mean? You're gonna get a lot of hate. You're gonna get a lot of love too. So, but I love it. I wouldn't have it no other way. You know what I mean? But I know y'all tired of hearing about that kickball shit. So today, I don't know where the ladies at. I guess they'll be in a minute. Miss Esha might be done fell asleep on her. But today we're gonna talk about some of this shit that's going on with all this dating, man. Like I don't. There's a lot of shit I'm not understanding when it comes to dating now. You know what I mean? Like everybody expects for people to just accept their bullshit. You know what I mean? Like anytime you get involved in a one-sided relationship, that shit ain't gonna never last anyway. You know what I mean? You gotta understand that a relationship involves two people. So there has to be some compromise on both sides. You know what I mean? And if you get your way majority of the time, you shouldn't have a problem giving people their way every now and then. You know what I mean? And I'm not just talking about relationships, man, woman. I'm talking about relationships, period. Like I'm seeing a lot of crazy ass shit going on in relationships, period. You know what I mean? And then like I've always been one that stood up for myself. So people been calling me difficult and hard to get along with and whatever all my life. It don't even bother me. You know what I mean? But I've noticed that when you don't let people take advantage of you, you are called difficult. You know what I mean? And if that's one of the things that make me difficult, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Like I'm actually cool with being myself. I'm cool with who I am. You know what I mean? I know it's a lot of people that don't like the image that they portray. You know what I mean? Because a lot of shit right now in the world is fake. There's a lot of fake ass shit going on in the world. Everybody got an image to uphold, and it's not even really them. You know what I mean? Like even with all these rappers getting killed and all this shit, man. Like you portray that image so much in your music that that's the image that you got for real. So when you always talking about shoot 'em up this and fuck this and I'm gonna kill this and okay, well that's the energy that you're gonna attract. You know what I mean? Like when we was coming up, I remember when gangster rap first started. You know what I mean? I'm the one that introduced it to my neighborhood or the fellas I was hanging with. You know what I mean? When I first heard NWA, you know what I mean? But back then we understood that, well, at least I did, that the stories they were telling, they were either no longer doing or it's a story that they've seen. We didn't take music so literal back then. And then I heard another older player say that back in the day, you know what I mean, you had to prove who you was, which is true. You know what I mean? Like somebody got to vouch for who you was. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about no internet. You know what I mean? Somebody had to vouch for who you was, man. You know what I mean? So and now you don't have to prove anything to anybody. If you say it enough, that means it's good. You know what I mean? But hey, man, we gotta do better, man. And if you trying to be a rapper right now, hey, man, it's a dangerous ass job, player. I just say that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna wish nothing bad on nobody, but right now being a rapper, especially a successful rapper, hey man, they done got like the dope game, pimp. There's too many elements against you. You know what I mean? You're in a no-win situation. If you get too popular, shit, you might end up dead. So they can get all that insurance money. Then if you're making money, you become a mark. You know what I mean? Like everybody trying to take what you got. Like it's a dangerous ass game. And then y'all love to tell everybody everything you got. Y'all like to brag too much. You know what I mean? Nobody needs to know everything you got. Nobody knows what the fuck I got, or what I done had, what I'm gonna get. None of that. It ain't nobody business. And you never know what's on people's mind now today. Like we seeing friends and family members setting each other up and all kind of shit down. Like man, that's a dog eat dog world down. You know what I mean? So you have to be careful. You know what I mean? But and then when you meet some genuine people, you got to recognize that you don't met a genuine person, a good hearted person. Because guess what? They looking for some more good hearted people too. You know what I mean? So you got to make sure that you realize what you attracting. And then if you being a good person, you should expect to meet good people. You should expect good coming back to you. If you being a good person, you know what I mean. And that don't mean let people take advantage of you. you always take up for what you believe in, but you don't. Everybody don't have to agree with you for y'all to be cool. You know what I mean? Like I don't know when everybody have to agree on every single thing. Like me and my homeboy, shit, we don't agree on a whole lot of shit, but we do agree on some shit too. You know what I mean? But we give each other the respect and the you know what I mean. Them your views, them your thoughts. That's your life. How do you been? You know what I mean? If it's something that I know you're not in, that you don't involve yourself in, I'm not gonna bring it around you or try to involve you in it. You know what I mean? It's a respect thing. So like I say, man, we gotta start acting grown. You know what I mean? A lot of shit we doing coming from shit we've been doing for years and years and years. Hey man, when is enough enough? You know what I mean? Come on now. And I didn't really get on here to preach today. I don't even feel like preaching. You know what I mean? I'm just like I say, man, I'm getting tired of looking at a whole lot of shit going on. Like we self-destructing. And I know y'all see the same thing I see. You know what I mean? Because it's happening all around everybody. It don't matter where you at no more. It's happening. So the people in your life, hey man, get your relationships together. You know what I mean? No matter it ain't just family. Shit, you got some real friends. Hey, spend some time with them. Call them, check on them. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get some folks to come out there and walk with me. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get you healthy. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get you started. I can't promise you nothing, but I can help you get started. That's my goal now, to get people to live longer, stress free. I had a friend call me the other day, told me that she been going through some shit, but she didn't feel like she had nobody to talk to. Hey man, you can talk to me. I I'm a person that wants you to have some peace in your life. You know what I mean? So if it take you talking to me, telling me what's going on with you, hey, I got you. I can always be a good listener here. You know what I mean? And if you want my advice, I give it. If you need me to just listen, I know how to listen too. But everybody needs somebody that they can talk to and relax and unwind with. You know what I mean? Somebody that can hold a real conversation. We all have to have that. And like I said, I've been doing a lot of reflecting on my life these last couple of, well, I say about the last 2 weeks, especially before my birthday. Just looking back at a lot of things I've done, you know what I mean? Looking at the things I want to do. Like I feel like I'm in the prime of my life, you know what I mean? So, just a couple of things, a couple of more things I want to do. Getting back into the things that brought joy to me, like kickball, jumping up on that stage. You know what I mean? So I began writing again for everybody that's been saying they want me back on stage. So don't be surprised you come out one night and you see me on stage somewhere. You know what I mean? it's time for me to go get everything I left. You know what I mean? And then I understand that certain certain things happen. Well, we have to. Okay, Miss Miss Isha says she's not gonna make it tonight. She'll be back on next week. But yeah, I'm getting back to a lot of things. You know what I mean? So, and it's time for everybody to figure out what you want to do or what you're trying to achieve, and go get it. You know what I mean? Don't wait till you get my age to try to achieve the things that you want. You know what I mean? Especially if you don't have any kids or you don't have any real. I mean, we got responsibilities, but you know what I'm talking about. If you ain't got no real ties like children or some shit like that, man, you better enjoy that before you start building a family. You know what I mean? Because when you make the decision to have a child, you got to understand that your whole life changes. You are now responsible for somebody that can't do anything for themselves. So the focus ain't gonna be on you no more. The focus is gonna be on that child. But hey man, we gotta get some peace in our lives. And then next Thursday, 5 o'clock, I am having one of my favorite couples on here. We're gonna talk about the secrets to a 20-year marriage. They celebrating their 20th anniversary. We going like I want y'all to get some real advice about relationships. You know what I mean? Not no made up bullshit that you know what I mean. Like a lot of people that give you relationship advice, they done been divorced 3, 4 times or whatever. You know what I mean? And me, I've been single majority of my life. I've just talked to a bunch of people and dated a bunch of people. You know what I mean? So I speak from experience. You know what I mean? But I want somebody that has made marriage work, and I know they have a great relationship. Every time I see them, they got both of them got a smile on their face. You know what I mean? So next Thursday, 5 o'clock, I will have them on. I think their names is Miss Melba and Melvin Brown. She played kickball for me back a couple of years ago. But they've always had a great relationship since I met them, and they whole family structure is cool. You know what I mean? They always hang together as a family. You know what I mean? When you see them out somewhere, you're gonna see at least 3 or 4 of them. You know what I mean? And they there for all the kids, grandkids, all that. So I love the family structure that they have. And like I told them, I want them to come and tell people what it really takes to have a 20-year marriage. You know what I mean? So that is next Thursday, 5 o'clock. And then also, I think I'm gonna start taping the shows and editing the shows in clips. You know what I mean? Then put the whole interviews out. You know what I mean? The whole show. I think we'll get better responses if I mean. I got those clips out to tease you a little bit, then it make you want to go see the whole show. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm getting the hang of this um, social media business pages and all that shit. So it's taking a second trying to learn all this shit and be hands on. I'm a one man show. You know what I mean? I cook, jump on stage. Shit, I do everything, man. I do a lot of everything. So I'm a one man show. So it might take me a minute to figure some shit out, but I promise you I get it. You know what I mean? I'm getting all this social media, Facebook business pages that I'm getting into all that. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't in my era. But it's the way of the world now. And you have to adapt. You know what I mean? You have no choice. Because the world gonna move on without you. With you or without you, the world gonna move on. It's gonna keep advancing. So while you have the brain power to learn some more, you better learn as much as you can. You know what I mean? You should never stop learning. You know what I mean? You never should think that you know everything. And then the things that you don't know, make sure you got people around you that knows what you don't know. You know what I mean? Like I tell everybody, I don't want to date nobody just like me. No, yeah, no, we'll go in circles. You know what I mean? I need you to be strong where I'm weak at. Hopefully, I'm strong where you weak at. You know what I mean? If you coming from one angle and I'm coming from another angle, shit, that's that could be three possible things that we can do. We can do yours, we can do mine, and then we can do the one that we can do together. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I know how to use my skills to make money. You know what I mean? So I try to show people how to use their skills to make money. You know what I mean? You don't have to work hard all your life. You know what I mean? Like that was my thing. Never till I got tired of watching my family work themselves to death and die. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to break that. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I learned as a young man that the harder you work, the less you get paid. You know what I mean? And then the little bonuses that yeah you might get on your job, you might get a $200-300 bonus. Shit, okay. Well, the people upstairs, shit, they get a $5,000 and $10,000 bonus. You know what I mean? So, hey man, it's different skills that you can acquire that you don't have to work hard, especially as you get older. You know what I mean? You put that work in as a young person, but excuse me. And then if you can find out what it is that you want to do early or younger as a young person, shit, jump into that shit then. You know what I mean? Like back when my parents were raising us, you know what I mean? The thing was to get a job, you there 30 years, 40 years, retire there. They give you they might have a little party for you, a little retirement party. They might give you a watch or something, or a pen, you know what I mean, for 25 years of service, all that old bullshit. You know what I mean? But shit, how about working for yourself for 25 years, 30 years? You know what I mean? If you do the right thing, I guarantee you'll come out on top. You know what I mean? But you gotta have discipline and determination. You know what I mean? Like you still gotta get your ass up just like you're going to work. You know what I mean? I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning every morning. Shit, I might not go to bed at 12, 1 o'clock though. But I'm up at 5 o'clock every morning. You know what I mean? I like to knock my shit out. That's why everybody thought I never did anything. Because I knock it out first thing in the morning. I knock it out before the crowd, before she get crowd. You know what I mean? That way it look like by 12, 1 o'clock, my whole day pretty much complete. While you just getting up and dealing with traffic, and traffic is ridiculous now. You got to deal with traffic. You got to deal with people with these bad attitudes. You got to deal with bad customer service because they tired. Like, I'm going to go catch everybody fresh. You know what I mean? Get in and get out. You know what I mean? So I can sit back and work on some shit that I need to be working on that's for me instead of give them a place of employment all my time. You know what I mean? If I can get them 8 hours, I gotta give me some time for my damn self. You know what I mean? For what I'm trying to build. I never been a fan of working for anybody. You know what I mean? So that don't mean I don't work. I just don't like working for people. You know what I mean? So we gotta do better, man. If we want better. You know what I mean? Because this world is self-destructive right before our eyes, and it's doing it at a rapid pace. But hey, man, I'm not gonna preach no more. And then maybe Miss Indy got tied up tonight too. You know, this is the first time she come on. But I'm not gonna keep y'all all night. I'm not finna preach all night. I got some other shit I can work on. But I do appreciate y'all, those that been chiming in, and those that have been watching the shows. I know when I took them off my profile page, I knew it was gonna die down for a minute until everybody get used to coming to my actual business pages, my comedian Black Boy, a.k.a. Papa Black page, and the podcast page, or you can subscribe to my YouTube. You know what I mean? Comedian Black Boy, a.k.a. Papa Black. But I got some more shows that I'm working on with some more people. You know what I mean? Like I say, man, I got a couple of things I'm working on. And you know me, I don't like to talk about it because people like to take my ideas, and I can't blame them. You know what I mean? If I put them out there, shit, if they listen and grab it, shit, I can't blame nobody but me. You know what I mean? So I always moved in silence. You know what I mean? Which is the way to do. I know it ain't the new way to do shit, but that's the way we always did shit. We move in silence. But like I say, man, I appreciate y'all good people for watching tonight. You know, I'll be back on here tomorrow. Saints, we're at 9:30 tomorrow in the den. You know what I mean? And I will talk about some up to date shit, because there's a whole lot of shit going on in the world. You know what I mean? And I don't know how many of y'all like to hear my perspective, but because it's gonna be the realest you probably ever get. I know a lot of people don't like to deal with the truth, but I don't know how to deal with anything but the truth. But I will be back with y'all tomorrow. And then I appreciate the people that I know y'all don't got tired of me making them videos in the morning, because I can tell, because the views on my on my lives and my reels, they don't went down. So I know y'all get tired of me talking about some where y'all at. And it's funny because some of the people that be answering me, they be like, I'm in Florida. Hey man, I'm not really concerned with where you are. I'm trying to get you to exercise. You know what I mean? So put your health first, man. You know what I mean? You wouldn't want to live a long ass life being sick. So put your health first, man. Get out and do something. Like I say, I try to get people to walk because it's the easiest thing, and it's something that you have to do regardless. So I try to get me at least 2 to 3 miles every day. You know what I mean? And I just started my new streak because I just took the weekend off for my birthday. You know what I mean? But again, this Sunday we playing, and my team is called Trouble. I might put the schedule for the week on my page, so y'all can hopefully come out and see us play Sunday. I got a great group of women. We have a ball. They play hard. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm sure y'all enjoy it. And if you have never been to a kickball game, hey man, come out there and chill out, get you some sun, and watch the game. I guarantee you, if you watch the game, you'll get into it. You know what I mean? If you don't want to play and you just want to come and watch, you'll live it. Because we gonna bring some excitement. You know what I mean? Either somebody gonna make a hell of a play, or somebody gonna be running the shit out of them bases or something. So we gonna make sure it's some excitement out there every Sunday. Even if it's me messing with the referees or something. They know I get a referee the blues. But I never make it personal. You know what I mean? But I do get in the blues because I know the people like that. You know what I mean? Then my team know I go to bat for mine. You know what I mean? They know they don't have to all. They know I do all that. I need them to stay focused on the game. But I'm never disrespectful. But I do make them earn their money. You know what I mean? They don't want to get paid, so yeah, you gonna earn that little money. You know what I mean? But we play Total Blackout at 5, and we play MSO at 7. It should be two pretty good games. You know what I mean? And we still working on our chemistry and everything. And then, like I say, they was tripping on the team we came with last week, but we got one more player that they didn't see last week. And we that I done got her to come back out there too. So hey man. Hopefully we'll see y'all Sunday at 5 and 7. It's at Southeast at Athletic Complex. It's on Hillvale Road. It's over off Covington Highway, behind Miller Grove High School, pretty much. So Sunday 5 and 7. And anybody that has a topic that they want me to talk about, or you want to come and be a guest, just send me a inbox. You know what I mean? We can. I got some people that I need to reach out to that I done told that I want to get on here, but like I said, I've been trying to figure out a couple of things on the business aspect before I bring them in because I don't want their interview, you know what I mean, to go in vain pretty much. You know what I mean? I want it to mean something. You know what I mean? So I got a couple of people that do it. You know, I know people that do everything. So I got a couple of comedians. I got a couple of rappers. I got people that ordinary people that do some amazing shit. You know what I mean? It ain't just about the celebrities. You know what I mean? I'm a I'm a I can't say fan, but I like a few celebrities, but I love regular ordinary people that don't ever get in the shine, but that really make shit that happen. You know what I mean? Really make the world go round. You know what I mean? They might not get a lot of fame or a lot of money for it, but they work hard and they take pride in what they do. Those are the people that I'm looking for. And then if you ever want to come give somebody their flowers, you are welcome to come give anybody their flowers, man. That's more of the type shit I'm on now. You know what I mean? I want everybody to get their flowers while where they can see it. You know what I mean? Even if it's something that you want to do private, you can come and do it, and then I'll send it. You know what I mean? I'll send it to them or something like that. You know what I mean? However you want to do it. It don't have to be. It don't have to be live. You know what I mean? If you got some, or if you know what I mean. A lot of people scared of the camera. So if you're afraid of the camera, we can do it off air, and then I can play it later on, or I can send it to them. But anybody that want to give somebody their flowers, man, get them their flowers while they can see it. Don't just do it for the family when they leave. You know, people leaving here at a alarming rate now. So don't think it can't happen to you. That's where a lot of us make our biggest mistakes. We see shit happening, but we always feel like it'll never happen to me. And guess what? It can happen to you too. You know what I mean? So, hey man, I'm finna get out of here. I'm still kind of celebrate my birthday a little bit. You know what I mean? So I'm finna get out of here. Y'all have a good one. Y'all have a wonderful night. Be careful out here in these ATL streets or whatever streets y'all in, man. Because this shit going on all around the world. So y'all be careful out there, man. Y'all need somebody to talk to, man. Hit me up, man. Let me know. Don't go crazy by yourself if you ain't got nobody to talk to. It's your boy, man. Papa Black. Gone.